Poet Weekly, week 23. You know what the deal is. New week, new poem. This one's entitled Atrocity, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's a quick little poem, and it goes a little something like this. I sit back on my front porch and relax, listen to Prince E as I kick my seat back and think about the atrocity as it occurs. A homeless man walks by with his dog, and I instantly capture the image of violence as if it was assured. But I assure you, it occurred. He smacked the dog for being a dog, wagging his tail and trying to run free, got him slapped, punched, and kicked as he was tied down to a tree. As this violence occurred, anger inside me slowly raised. As I rose from my seat, my eyes were slowly swayed to the sound of brakes squeaking across the slick pavement. It was a blue Caprice, one that was very familiar to the neighborhood. Growing up where I grew up was kind of like Detroit or New Orleans hoods. Dealers and high rollers, loud music bumping out the speakers, long district roads that filled over with strippers, constant crooked cops, and a couple of child molesters, all collected into one sector. As the Caprice slipped into my focus, I captured another image. The man driving the car was a shady character who sold the dog beater an unusual caliber of hot guns and laced drugs. It figured that as his car approached the man, the dog beater instantly pulled at the gun in his waist in an effort to sling slugs. The Caprice swerved on the rainy street, and the next thing you know, the dog beater was knocked off his feet. The car continued to roll until it crashed sideways into a tree. In the moment of the crash, the dog instantly became free. The homeless man lied in agony. His legs completely snapped. Then, within an instant, the blue Caprice was set ablaze and the driver remained trapped. I looked at the agony in both men. Their expressions were amazing. I could easily assume that neither one of them were used to taking pain, but instead had both spent years introducing pain to others, to families of all sizes, sisters and brothers. And now in an instant, they did it to one another. The dog, now free, began to walk towards me. I welcomed him, gave him a pat on the head as he sat next to me. I guess he could feel the love and the warmth in my heart. Or maybe he was just escaping the flames and the glaring heat that was now off the charts. We sat bewildered as I captured yet another image. Life being taken is a life-changing image. Some could say karma is a bitch, but she stems from the evil in your heart. So when she seeks her vengeance, she does it with somewhat of a fantastical art. What now lay before me on this beautiful canvas was strokes of red and yellow paint, dismantled strokes of blue, and a long streak of black pavement, with a brown mark lying front and center. Sometimes I wonder, was my picture really an atrocity, or would the world view it and think it's a masterpiece? Week 23. See you next week.